Breaking news in the NBA where the Toronto Raptors are finalizing a trade to send OG Anunoby to the Knicks. That's according to an ESPN report, with Toronto getting RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly in return. As an elite defender,
Oh my God,
Anunoby is averaging 15 points a game this season. Meanwhile, Barrett
oh my God,
averaging 18, but shooting only 33 from three-point
oh
range
happy
for the
day.
Knicks, who are currently 7th in the Eastern Conference standings. So
Oh, we got Malachi Flynn too.
Trade details.
Get out of here.
We know so far.
He ain't that
These
good,
teams will look
but,
a lot different when they take the
people
court
want him.
against their respective opponents later this evening.
Holy moly! Nah, let's run this back, man. So we got OG Anunoby, Precious Achiuwa, which is good. We need some big man depth since Mitch went down, and Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims also didn't look too good as the starter when he got more minutes due to Mitchell Robinson's injury. And Malachi Flynn, so you got another ball handler to replace Quickly, backup point guard. But I also want to see Deuce get some minutes. Deuce get some shines. He's a good defender. This defense is gonna look crazy, especially when Mitch comes back. So this is a big deal, man. Let's see what Woj got to say about this. So yeah, so this is let me see, Woj. Yeah, so the Raptors finalizing the trade to send OG Anunoby to the Knicks for a package that includes RJ, Emmanuel Quickly, and draft considerations. So we also gave up a second round pick, but that's not a big deal. It's a second round pick that's not even ours. It came from Detroit. So this is nice. I like this trade, especially because I'm the biggest RJ fan. I got his jersey here around here somewhere, but unfortunately, he started off the season hot, looked great. The migraines came through, and he shot right back down to earth, right back to last year's RJ, which is the worst type of RJ we've seen. I've personally seen, and he still averaged about 19, 20, but really inefficient. And this season, he just, man, last couple games have been tough to watch. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And it's probably the same thing for the front office. Probably tough to watch for them. And knowing that Quickly, he probably wasn't going to resign. We probably couldn't have kept him. This only made sense to send them both. And we get, and also, one of the biggest reasons I think we needed to make a trade is because this team was never really built around anyone. Julius Randle's good play has basically come by surprise. His first season he was not good at all, and the fans wanted to get rid of him immediately. But then he came out of nowhere. He has 2 All-Star seasons, and now at this point, I think this is 4th or 5th year with the Knicks. We've seen more good Julius Randle than we have seen bad. So, it's his 5th season with us. So if he continues playing the way he does, that's 3 out of 5 seasons he looks really good, because his first and his 3rd season were just not good at all. And also he's worked on his temper. He's a lot more of he's easier to root for, I'll say that much. And that plus RJ, he was the 3rd overall pick. We were waiting for him to really take that next step. Hasn't really made that next step. He showed flashes, so there's the flashes of certain points where it's like, oh, could this team be centered around RJ, like if we moved Randle? But then we got Brunson, and Brunson is clearly that guy. He's clearly that 1A superstar type of guy, in my opinion. And although Becky Hammond says he's too small, I think he's the exception to the rule for that role. I think he's one of those guys that you can put a championship around. Although he is a smaller individual, he's still clutch. He still could make baskets amongst the trees, and he's a superstar. Ain't no doubt about it. So now, with that being said, you have to build a team around somebody, that being Brunson. And instead of a guy like RJ, you're gonna need more of a 3-and-D guy to surround with Brunson. And OG Anunoby, he's a 3-and-D guy, but he can also take it to the rim. All right, he can do some more things outside of that. But a guy who's been second team all defense, that's somebody you want on a tip system, and quickly leaving sucks because in my opinion he would have been the perfect guy to keep around Brunson. Would have been a really great 1-2 punch, but it would have been hard to keep him after this season. Let's be real, fans, Knicks fans. It would have been extremely tough. Now Donovan Mitchell popped up as trending out of nowhere. Let's see what this is about. Man. But yeah, now we got a better chance to build around Brunson, and if you want to keep Randall along with that, that's fine. And they already started building around them. They got the Villanova guys. They got Josh Hart. They also have Dante DiVincenzo. So this is more of a solid overall team around Brunson. And let's be real, Josh Hart basically could do everything that RJ could do, but with both hands. He rebounds better. He probably shoots better from three. And they both kind of not that good, but let's say that they're equal at that. He's still better, a passer, much better passer. He hasn't been playing that well either. Let's be real. He hasn't been playing all that hot, so you can't really say that he's been playing better than RJ the last few games. But to be fair, he doesn't. It's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of too much bodies, too much wing depth at a point where he couldn't really get the ball in his hands as much as he wanted to. So now we get to see him with the chance to get the ball in his hands some more, which means that we're most likely going to move the ball a lot better, rebound better, play better defense. We're going to see hustle on the floor a lot better with him, OG Anunoby. We might even see Deuce McBride get some minutes. Hopefully, I'm not sure with the Malachi Flynn trade. We'll see what happens with that. But I also like this because Precious Achiuwa we get. That's another a guy who has a lot of effort. In the game, to me, is offense, defense, and 50-50 balls, which applies a lot of hustle and effort. Let's look up some Precious Achiuwa stats. Alright, and in the meantime, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Help me get to my next 1,000 subscribers. I got a goal of 100k subscribers in 2024. So you can just go ahead, click that red button. Doesn't mean anything to you, but it means the world to me. And here we are. Alright, so Precious Achiuwa been in the league for a few seasons now. It's been his fourth season, and he's been averaging let's see here. Okay, so I can't move to the side. Alright, so he's been averaging how many points? About 15 points a game. 16 points a game. Alright, that's good. 46% from the field. Not really a 3-point threat, although he takes about 4 a game. So, but at least he tries. Let me see. Horrible free throw shooter. God damn. Horrible free throw shooter. But what do you expect out of a big man? And I don't think he's a 7-footer. How tall is he? Yeah, he's 6'8". So he's a center, power forward. So he's probably more of a small ball center. So I guess we got a bit more length because I guess we got a bit more length. All right, so maybe it's not the biggest deal, but still 16 points a game is pretty good. So he's good within the 3-point line, and we'll see how it goes. Man. We still need some more depth. At least we didn't have a backup 4. Now we got a backup 4 other than Childish Gibson. So I like this trade. Y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Grade the trade on A, B, C, or D, or an F. I personally give it an A because we most likely weren't going to keep quickly. It's sad to see him go, but let's be real, we probably weren't going to keep him. All right, and RJ, I was a big fan of RJ. I'll even say I'm still a big fan of RJ. Hopefully he does well in Toronto. I wish him the best. I wish quickly the best. But it just wasn't working out, man. We just needed somebody. We needed to build the team around someone, and it wasn't going to be RJ. RJ gets a better chance in Toronto, where he's from, his hometown, and his home country, Canada. Gets to be around family, and hopefully he can get better, but not good enough to beat the Knicks. And but I definitely think we got better. And also, there's still a lot of room to grow. We still have plenty of draft capital. We only gave up a second-round pick. We still got all those first-round picks to still be able to get a superstar and now surround OG, Jalen Brunson, potentially Randall if he stays, around, and add another superstar to that. Oh, that's definitely finals and championship contention. Once we get one more guy, you can't tell me we're not a definite championship contender. And that's all we really needed. And the timeline fits, because at this point with art, years ago I predicted, I even tweeted it somewhere, I'm not even sure the tweet right now, but follow me on Twitter, LifeofOz, life_of_Oz. And with that being said, Knicks 2025 was my prediction. And I had somebody ask me, well, who do you think we're going to trade for to get that done? And I didn't think we had to trade anybody to get that done, because what I thought, it was a possibility, but what I thought was either somebody on the team was going to grow into that superstar or grow into that piece that we needed to become a contender, or we would trade for somebody who would make us a contender. And now it's looking like it's going to happen via trade, which is fine with me. And that trade, even if you're the most patient person, which I feel like the front office with Knicks has been very patient. Even the most patient person would say, all right, by this summer, we got to make that move. And I think we will make that move. If not by the trade deadline, we still got some time before the trade deadline. And who knows if we make another move and see if there's a disgruntled star out there, or if something that just makes sense that pops up, hey, we can make that happen. And then there we go. And I'm liking where we at. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Help me get to my next 1,000 subscribers ASAP. And tune in next time.